Okay, but you have to promise me you won't tell anyone. Honestly, who would I even tell? Bitch, Bethany just told me the most groundbreaking information I've ever received in my life. What did she tell you? Get comfy, girl, because your world is about to spin over on its axis. Now scooch over a little. Okay, bitch. So you know how Stephanie and Brian have been secretly dating for about 2 years now? Yeah, they've kept it a secret because their parents are crazy religious and also hate one another. But didn't they recently break up? They did. And what if I told you it was because their parents found out about it? No! Yes! A few weeks ago, Stephanie lied to her mom and said that she was going to be sleeping over at Bethany's house, but instead, guess whose house she went to? Brian's house. Stephanie went to Brian's house because they both thought that his parents were going to be out all weekend. But they weren't. They were supposed to be out of town, but Brian's mom ended up catching the flu on the car right there, so they just turned around and went back home. No. And guess who's knocking on the front door when Brian's parents pull into the driveway? Stephanie? Yeah. So Brian's parents let Stephanie into the house, and Brian comes walking downstairs thinking he's only going to be greeted by Stephanie until he sees his mom and dad sitting on the couch across from her. No. His parents start interrogating them, and Brian and Stephanie tell them everything. I mean, what else were they going to do? They got cornered. But here's where things get interesting. Of course there's more. Brian's parents practically begged them to break up. And it's not because they're super religious, and it also isn't because their families hate each other. Then why? Because Brian and Stephanie are actually half-siblings! No! Brian's mom and Stephanie's dad had an affair. That's why their families hate each other.